Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Jens, and I teach Public Speaking 1. It's a semester elective. The focus of Public Speaking 1 really comes down to two big things. One is skill building, building those skills that you need in order to be an effective speaker. And then the second is the confidence and community building. A lot of my students come in struggling with self-confidence, and so this class really helps build that sense of confidence. And it also helps because we build a sense of community in the course. All of my students really get to know each other really well as they coach each other and cheer each other on throughout the speeches and practices. So why should you take this class? One is if you're really nervous and you want to get over that fear, and a lot of my students are. The second reason is if you're not that nervous, you just really want to build your skills. And then the third reason is if you really like that hands-on learning environment. A lot of times in class, you're up and you're practicing and you're learning skills in a very hands-on and again, very supportive way. And then finally, the real world skills. Like you really want to build on these skills that you know you will need after high school, these skills that affect your personal life and your professional life. This is the class to take. The course content, we spend a lot of time on speech delivery techniques. So, your body language and your vocal skills, things that you can do with your voice. We have the interview skills and real world skills. And then we have that community and self concept, things like vulnerability and stage fright, and all of those things that we talk about. And what we do typically in a class period, we'll take one skill and we'll learn about it. And we'll practice it with a partner or small group, give each other feedback while we are also working on a speech, and we're working towards getting ready for a speech. So the speeches are this. Since it's a semester class, we really only have time for four. The fifth one's kind of a bonus. So the first speech is influential person. You speak about a person who influenced you. The second one is an interview speech. You interview a person in the class and write a speech about that person. Third is not really a presentation. It's a mock interview where you practice your interview skills. I invite local professionals to come in and interview you for about 5 minutes each, and then the final big speech is called a pechakucha. That's not the correct pronunciation in Japan, but it's a Japanese style presentation where your slides that you create auto advance every 20 seconds. The final one is impromptu speaking, which is speaking without much preparation, and that is on the final day of class. We practice it a little bit throughout the course, but on the final day of class, you give an impromptu speech before you leave the course. This is what a lot of my students have said about the course. I won't read all of them to you, but a lot of students have said that it's a very supportive environment, that they feel like they can make mistakes and learn from them, that they learn a lot about themselves in the process as they boost their confidence and learn all of these skills. And then finally, if you're interested in extending your time in public speaking, you have the option to take Public Speaking 2 after you take Public Speaking 1. The goals of Public Speaking 2 are to speak in front of larger audiences and also to work on speech writing techniques. And I actually have a page on Public Speaking 2 on the elective sphere page if you'd like to check that out. Again, my name is Miss Jens. Excuse me. And so come and find me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help. I hope to see you on my roster next year.